This video was made possible by EA Game Changers. Hey guys, Whitney here, and welcome to another video exploring StrangerVille. So this part is going to be mainly build and buy mode, but I thought I might also go over the world in this part because no tea, no shade. The world is kind of small, and so it's not going to take a long time to explore. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and introduce you guys to the sim that we're going to be kind of playing with in this mini series is what this is going to be. By the way, it's not going to go any more than like 5 to 10 parts at most. I just want to explore, try to my best to find out the mystery, and I'll make sure to put spoiler alerts in like the title so you guys know if there's major spoilers in the video, so you won't be spoiled if you do not want to be. But okay, so this is Serena Spicer. So yeah, she's really cute. She wants to solve the Strangerville mystery, the new aspiration that came with this pack that I kind of talked about in my Create a Sim overview. And she is paranoid, you know. She feels like there's something fishy. She's quick to believe conspiracies. You know, she watches a Shane Dawson special and she's just shook to her core. As are we all. She's also a bit of a hothead. She has a temper for sure, and she is self-assured. She's confident. She's going to find out this mystery, and, you know, she's going to get to the bottom of it one way or another. So, like I said, Serena wants to solve this mystery, and she actually, deep down, is not a Southern belle. She's more into, like, grungy type of clothing. She's kind of more has an edgy style herself, but since she is so determined to figure out this mystery, she's kind of disguising herself under all this cute country girl kind of persona. She's kind of putting it on, making people think that, you know, she's just an innocent little country bumpkin who would have no clue what's going on in the world and just kind of totally throw everyone off of her trail, I guess, is my idea behind her. So yeah, this is her everyday wear and her formal wear. And then this is her athletic. This is like something this is like her more true to her real kind of personal taste, I guess. Simple PJs. This is her party wear. She looks so sweet and innocent. This is her swimwear, and then hot weather and her winter wear. So yes, this is Serena. I'm really excited to get to play her. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So right away, you have your select a world to move into, and of course, we get the new Strangerville world with a little van pulling up looking for signals of some kind. Pretty interesting. And the first impression I get from this is I do get the Strange Town vibes from The Sims 2, but I mainly, when I open this, I'm like, that is Lucky Palms. This is The Sims 3 Lucky Palms scaled down quite a bit. But honestly, it's okay. I kind of I think I've accepted that the Sims 4 worlds are just kind of small, and this is a game pack, so you have to take that into consideration. This world feels like around the same size, or maybe even a little bigger than the Get Famous world, which was an expansion. So you kind of have to look at it that way. But there are quite a few residential lots, which is nice. And then looks like we have some kind of science lab for a community lot, as well as a library. Looks like a bar or a saloon of some kind. And then a plane crash, which I'm guessing is related to the mystery. I'm not quite sure. We'll find out, I suppose. But yeah, so there's 2 different neighborhoods. It looks like this one is the Strangerville Plaza. Strangerville Plaza is where the locals like to hang out. You can find scientists at the library, military personnel at the bar, and the curio shop near the trailer park. Curio shop? Is that what this is? I'm curious. I'm curious if there's like a community lot we can't see from the map. I'm not sure. Shady Acres, a pristine, secluded, and nestled high atop a plateau. Shady Acres is home to the more wealthy locals of Strangerville. Curious how some of them came into their wealth? Dun dun dun! So, something kind of interesting. I did take a look at this house, and this is the one that she's going to buy, and it does have some info here. Slip 42 used to be home to a local conspiracy theorist. One day, they just decided to leave. No warning or notice. They were just gone. Upon inspection, we found a strange note saying something about finding the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything. The tenant even left all of their belongings behind. Those conspiracy theorists are definitely a strange bunch, but lucky for you, Slip 42 is now vacant. And that's exactly what I would call Serena, a conspiracy theorist. So that's a little interesting tidbit to this lot that she's actually going to live in. I am not really a big fan of this house, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys in a minute. I'm just gonna move her in so we can get that out of the way, and I'll show you guys the other house. So as soon as you move in, welcome to Strangerville. The only thing stranger than the people is the flora. So just me not having any idea what this pack is really, what the mystery is, I'm guessing it has something to do with the plants, or the plants have something to do with the mystery. I'm not sure. Soon after moving in, the town's slogan is starting to make sense to you. Some of the locals are acting a bit suspicious, and there's a large number of military and scientists in town. Try asking people about Strangerville. They might be able to shed some light on this strange situation. All right, guys. So this is the other possible move-in ready house that you have for an option. Do you guys... Is anything ringing a bell here? Is anyone getting deja vu? Because I swear there is a house that looks just like this in Willow Creek. Literally, it's like the same house. Yes. Yes. Okay, I'm in Willow Creek. This is what is this called? The Streamlet Single in Willow Creek. Literally the same house. I'm honestly kind of shook by this, like the exact same kind of layout, the same porch, the same like everything. It's just really weird that they would choose to do this. I don't understand why they would do that. Yeah, they're almost identical. Like just some of the furnishing is different, I guess, but they're just so similar. I was really surprised. I was not expecting that. And yeah, I was kind of hoping for something different. So that's a little disappointing. So let's just take a quick look at some of the people that live in this town. So we have Sigworth. Let's read what they're about. The Sigworth family is rather new in town. Jess, the mom, had to transfer to the Strangerville National Base. After spending a few days on the base, Dylan has started to notice something a bit off about his wife. Although Dylan is doing all he can to reassure their daughter that everything is okay, Christy is starting to catch on, and it is only a matter of time until she realizes what is going on. That would be an interesting house to play. That sounds like an interesting story. It really does. And oh, a guy lives here. A guy lives here. He lives in a plane? Cahill. George Cahill was a retired pilot who enjoyed taking his beloved plane Penelope for long flights across the world. After passing over Strangerville, there was a large flash of light, causing his plane to short circuit and crash. George has since set up camp in the cargo bay of Old Penelope and has lived on the outskirts of Strangerville ever since. Although he has grown skeptical of the residents of Strangerville, he means no harm and mostly keeps to himself. I think we might have to pay his house a visit and kind of see what's up there. But yeah, that's the library, the bar, and something interesting about the lab is it's hidden. The name of it, Secret Lab, the blankety blank blank lab. So I don't know if you unlock letters or if after you solve the mystery, you figure out the story behind the lab is. I don't know. And then we also have Roswell. Let's take a look. The Roswells are the oldest residents in Strangerville. Ted Roswell has since become the mayor and has been aggressively pushing to get Strangerville to be more technologically advanced. He has made some shady deals, but his crowning achievement has been the construction of the Crater Base and Secret Lab. Okay. Ted's wife, Meredith, has been noticing Ted acting very strange at night. It might have something to do with his frequent visits to the secret lab to try and cover things up. Okay. This is like a little soap opera. This is creepy. And then we have the eclectic arts, household. The eclectic arts, I keep wanting to say hearts, I don't know why, consists of 3 friends who have decided to cut ties with the modern world in order to explore their inner creativity. They received a large sum of money from their parents and are using it to explore their creative dreams in a less hectic town. Okay. So everybody else seems pretty creepy. She's at Slip 42. That's where I live. Why is she there? What? And where's he? Slip 42. Oh, I wonder if they're the welcome wagon. Let's jump right back into the gameplay. So that's the basics of the world. We'll explore it more as the LP goes on, of course. So yeah, apparently it's very hot out. It is the summertime, so this is her summer outfit, but it's still StrangerVille content. Hello. So I'll show you guys the house really fast. So it looks like it's like a cute little trailer. I really like it. I think it's really cute. Or a little caravan. I don't even know what you would call it. Almost looks like an RV trailer park. I don't know. These aren't livable. There aren't neighbors or anything, which that would be so awesome if instead of this copy and paste kind of house we got, if instead we could have more of these available for people to move in and have like actual neighbors, because these are all going to be super empty and it's just going to be kind of odd. But yeah, so here's the plane crash. That's interesting. This is his house. That is really cool though. What the heck? He lives in a plane. Okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted. I need to focus on what I'm doing here. So this is the other house option. It's super tiny. Literally you walk in, there's the kitchen, and we do get little, looks like we have laptops now. So that's exciting. Just the bed, and it looks like this is some kind of spy software. I don't know. And then of course the bathroom. So it's very small. But I really kind of like it. It's quaint. It's cute. But yeah, before I get into the gameplay, which will mostly be in the next part, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the build by objects that we got. Okay, so I am in like the rich side of town, and this is actually really pretty. I think the world itself is really pretty. Like right on this cliff here, this would be a really nice like spot for a house. That'd be really nice. So starting off with the comfort and surfaces that we got. So we do get a new bed, which is called the bunk. It'd be nice if we got actual bunk beds. I was kind of hoping we would get those. But yeah, as you can see, they're kind of military style. There's like some boots sitting there and a trunk at the end of it. So that's pretty cool for storytelling kind of purposes. We got this new kind of computer looking chair. And then we have an experimental aluminum slate. I don't know if these tables are usable or not. They're just in the surfaces section, so I wouldn't think they would be, but it'd be really cool if they were. We get a new desk, and then we get this shelf here, which looks like it has all kinds of supplies ready for the apocalypse. And then some reason we get stage stairs. Yeah, kind of a odd choice. Maybe there's something connecting here that I just haven't found out yet through the mystery, but it's interesting. And then we get this plant containment cell. And it says, this plant containment cell can contain the peskiest of flora. It is also nice to display other things as well, I guess. So yeah, I think there's definitely something going on with plants. So I'm interested to figure out more about that. So moving on to the plumbing and activities and skills. So this is the only plumbing object that we got, and it is a new shower bath type of combo. And honestly, I like it because it is kind of a stylized, I mean, it'd be good for a legacy. Like this pack is giving me a lot of Rags to Riches legacy challenge kind of vibes. I know that's probably not exactly what they were going for. But yeah, this definitely screams kind of like living off the grid to me. And it's interesting. It's interesting for sure. Moving on to the activities and skills. We do have this listening device, and interestingly, they gave us listening device and listening device with chair. what was it that I said in my Create a Sim overview about them not giving us two separate things that are really just one thing, like how they did with the hairs before in previous packs, where if they had different colored hairs and they had different crazy colors, they would make it an entirely separate hair, even though it's the same hair. And I was like, oh yay, they didn't do that. And then I get in build and buy mode and they did that with this. It's the same exact thing. They just added a chair to it, and the chair that doesn't even come with this pack. I am so confused why they would do that. I don't understand that. Okay, but anyways, yeah, it's the same thing. It's one thing. Don't be, don't get confused. Then we have the training bot, which looks like it helps your fitness skill and is the perfect companion for Sims to practice their sparring techniques, but be careful because it fights back. Definitely interesting looking. And then we have this special unlockable one. It unlocks, it looks like the modified training bot. It looks like it has been dressed up to replicate the behavior of something, but what could it be? Looks like whoever put this thing together really needs to work on their hot glue gun skills. I think it unlocks at some point in the military career, so that's interesting. It definitely looks like some kind of plant with like sticks. It looks like a plant type of thing. So just saying, that's what I'm kind of going with here. This is a new bar we got. It's okay. It's interesting. I kind of like all the different signs on it. Kind of screams dive bar. So that's interesting. And we get this new shack thing. I'm guessing you can find it around the town. You can buy knickknacks and things like that. And it does show like a cow plant skull and a bunch of alien stuff. So I don't know if that's related here or what. But yeah, it's interesting. I'm curious to see what exactly it is that they sell. Now for the decorations. Okay, there's quite a bit here. So let's start with the wall. So we have some new like stains. I don't know exactly what they're supposed to be, but they're stains. We get a new monitor, and it looks like there is some plant related things in the monitor. So yeah, they're making it kind of clear that it has to do with plants. This is a vertical spray nozzle or something, but it's all for show. Like it's not real. Look, we have an air conditioner and it says non-functional air conditioner. Why couldn't they have just made a functional one and put it in seasons? I'll never know. This is a purifier. What it purifies, I'm not entirely sure. I'm guessing air. I really don't know. We get a couple different posters and pictures, which are nice. I really like this one. I like that one. Some kind of flag, military stuff, it looks like. And there's another like sign thing here. And there's a big like abandoned sign, just in case you want to make an abandoned lot or town or something creepy. You're free to do so. So moving on to the other stuff. Oh yeah, and then we get some vines that we can place on the wall as well, like the creepy looking plant vines. These things, I don't know exactly what they are. Inconspicuous wall and oversized metal wall bracket. I really don't know what these are for. Maybe if you're making some kind of bunker. I'm not a builder, so a lot of this stuff, maybe you guys will know more if you are a builder yourself. But yeah, we got some stains for the floor as well, just so the floor wouldn't feel left out, I guess. We get some vines for the floor as well. We get some, this is called a rug, the redacted rug, but it's a bunch of like files and things that I'm guessing have to do with the case of this town. We get a little crabby bottom armadillo, and he is so cute. He is so cute. He's the best. We stand. And we get a barrel, containment barrel, and it looks like it has a picture of that plant on it. And then for some reason, they decided to give us an extra slot for containment barrel stack, which is 3 of them in one. Which you can literally just do that yourself in the game, so it's kind of odd that they... I don't know, whatever, it's a little pet peeve. Sorry, moving on. We get some beakers and burners for decoration. We get some not your grandma's old photos. It looks like a little photo cabinet, filing cabinet of some kind. Unorganized documents, paper clutter, and for some reason we get plants in a bathtub. Um, and then we get redacted tendril. Yeah, and then this is like an actual rug that we get as well. And then over here, this is stuff that we can unlock in the military career as well. So we have a metal cabinet, a flagpole, and a ranking rug. So all of this is unlockable in the military career. And then this is called the bar back with Shelly's photo. And it says, it was the summer of that year. We spent our days in the desert sun, combing the sand, seeking to uncover the truth. A novel Shelley had lost the previous year. We found the truth, and she disappeared on a Tuesday. It was noon. I was relieving myself in a bush. I returned to our favorite sand dune. She was gone. The desert sand was scuffled. Was it the wind or a struggle? I don't know, but I have my photo of Shelley. And I don't see Shelley. So I don't know what this guy's talking about. I don't see any Shelleys. So yeah, and before I forget, what has to be the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life, and I'll just go ahead and make it big so you guys can see it. This is like a little alien, what is it? Carnival sock? I don't know. The recolors of it are super, super creepy. So this one is it's pretty derpy. It's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. I probably have this in my room. I mean, not literally, but in my Sims room maybe. It's just really funny. It makes me laugh. The one that doesn't make me laugh though is the last one. That scares the actual crap out of me. No, thank you. I'm good. I'm so good. Go back to the S. Yes. So there was nothing that we haven't already seen for Pets or Kids. So moving on to the lighting and electronics. So for the lighting, we get this hanging lamp, which looks like a UFO. We get this one that is industrialized DIY lighting. Once again, it looks more like something you would use for like a bunker or legacy challenge. I don't know. And then we get this light here for the wall. And then we have this light, which is interesting. It's a looks meant to look like a truck, and I guess the lights actually work. So that's pretty interesting, actually. And then we have 5 totally different lights, like all these different slots, 5 different slots. And they all say something different, but it doesn't say that they create different moodlets. It doesn't say anything like that. So if they don't affect your mood or they don't really do anything, they have 5 whole slots. They could have just done 1 swatch, but I don't know yet. Maybe the different lamps can actually do something. We'll find out when we get further into this mini series here. So moving on to the electronic things. So we do have this, which is a Soundtastic Fantastic Royale. It's basically a audio device, plays music and all that stuff. We do get the 2 new laptops. They look exactly the same, but apparently this one gives you more fun or something like that. So, but yeah, they're nice. I'm happy that we actually got laptops. I think everybody's kind of excited about that. I don't know if they're actually portable or not. That is interesting. I wonder if they're portable. If they aren't, I will be a little disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. So we'll see about that. I don't know what the heck these are. I'm not a scientist, so this is called a Blinkomatic, and this is a Pillar of Opulence. We'll explore those as we get into the game, because I have no idea what any of that stuff it does right now, but we'll find out soon enough. So for the last of the stuff, we do get 2 new wallpapers. We get this one that looks like it's called Metal Enclosure, I guess for a bunker, I'm assuming. And then we have this one that's like some sheets of metal, again, for that bunker vibe. And this is where I start to get confused, because everything in buy mode is pretty much like bunker style, kind of scientific sci-fi vibes. And then all of a sudden we're given a regal bookcase and all of these windows. These are all different windows, and they are beautiful windows, like really gorgeous. Like I really, really love these windows. But I just don't understand how they fit into the StrangerVille pack. It's just a very strange kind of combination they've got going on here. Like I like the stuff, but it just doesn't seem like it fits very well. Am I crazy? Maybe I am. I don't know. We get 2 new flooring. One is like a tile, and the other one is like decoder tile. I guess it goes with the bunker vibes. But yeah, that's what I mean. It goes from bunker to like regal, and it's just really odd. But yeah, it's really nice stuff though. Don't get me wrong. It's just kind of weird. So we get quite a few new fences and gates. This fence is so small you can't even tell it's a fence. I guess it'd be good to like keep your garden contained, I guess, if you want like a small fence around it. That would be nice. We have these gates which give me major Sims 2 goth house vibes. This is literally what the goths had at their house in the Sims 2, so that's pretty exciting. And then I do have move objects on, so stuff's kind of glitching out, but this is another fence. It's called the picket fence or something. And then this is like the regal fence and double gate. And I don't understand this at all. We get no new stairs. We don't get any new stairs. Okay, if I go to the StrangerVille pack, no stairs. No results are found for stairs. None at all. Yet we get a new stair railing. What? Like what? Why would we get a stair railing if we have no stairs? It just doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. I mean, they're nice. It's a nice railing, to get me wrong, but like, why didn't we get stairs if we get a railing? Just weird. It's kind of weird decisions. I don't know, guys. But moving on to what are probably my favorite parts of build buy mode so far. The doors, guys. The doors are amazing. Once again, like the windows, I don't really understand how they fit into StrangerVille, but these are some nice doors. This one is my absolute favorite. Even all of the recolors are just, oh, the pink one. Oh, it's so freaking cute. The stained glass, like, I'm kind of fangirling a little bit over a door. But they're all so pretty. Like, they're just so nice. And then we get one that's like a bunker looking door. And then the rest are just like these regal, glassy, like stained glass, like with door knockers and mail slots and all these fancy, and then we get this, like, it does not match at all, and it's so odd. I don't understand it at all. But I mean, if you are just looking for some doors and windows, I mean, definitely look at this pack. It's just odd because like Create a Sim was a bunch of country clothing mixed with a little bit of business casual, and then the build and buy mode is bunker mixed with regal, and it's just odd. Like nothing feels 100% cohesive, and it's just weird. And then we get a new archway as well, and then these are all of the roof decorating objects that we get as well, and we also get a satellite dish. So yeah, that's everything we got in build and buy mode. I'll go ahead and show you guys the styled rooms just in case you guys want to see those really fast. So we have the Hunker Down Bunker, which uses all of the, obviously, the bunker inspired things that we got in build and buy mode. So yeah, it's interesting to see what it all looks like set up together. And then we also get the Ominous Observatory, and it has that plant containment cell, and I want to know why it has is that a Grim Reaper gnome inside of it? I feel like I'm gonna get majorly creeped out with this pack, guys. I feel like this pack is gonna creep me out. Oh, we get the Garden of Metamorphosis, which is really pretty. It reminds me of like the trailer park that we're living in. It's really cute. Minus all of this creepy vine stuff in this hazardous waste, but just ignore that. And what is this? Garden? Where did the garden hose come from? What? Base game? Since when? Mandela effect. I swear I've never seen this before in my entire life, and it came with the base game. I am okay. Moving on. And then lastly, we get Larry's old watering hole, which basically just looks like a little dive bar. But yeah, so this is all the stuff. And as far as I'm concerned, my thoughts on it are that I like the stuff we got. I don't think I'm going to be using a lot of it, like the bunker stuff, the scientific stuff, maybe the laptops, but all that other stuff, I'm not going to use it outside of StrangerVille gameplay. And that's just my honest thoughts. I'm not going to use a lot of this stuff, you know, unless maybe I'm doing a legacy challenge or something where I need stuff that looks kind of run down and whatever. But I don't see myself using it a lot, to be completely honest with you guys. I do love the doors and the windows. Those are the things that I loved the most in build and buy mode, which sounds odd, but truly I can use those in any kind of build I want to do in the future. They could be family style, they could be a fancy house, it could be anything. Yeah, those windows and doors will work in so many different kind of styles and so many different kind of gameplays. So those are usable no matter what kind of game you're playing. But the cohesiveness of this pack so far is just confusing. Like I said, the creative sim stuff was so mixed up, but this was really mixed up. This was so confusing because one minute you're looking at this stuff and then the next minute you see all these like stained glass doors and regal things, and it just doesn't make any sense. Literally, it's called a regal bookcase, and it's like right next to a bunch of, it's just odd. I don't know how it all fits together. I guess it could be part of the mystery. I don't know. I mean, there is a rich side of this town, but it's just an odd combination. It's just kind of an odd combination to me. So yeah, based on the fact that I don't think I'm going to use a lot of this stuff besides the windows and doors, I'm going to give this pack on a scale of 1 to 10, or I guess build and buy mode stuff. Don't get me wrong, not the whole pack. Build and buy mode stuff. On a scale of 1 to 10, I want, I guess a 6. 5.5 is too, I feel like that's a little too low because I really love those doors. Those doors shot up this path, like between the country clothes and the doors and windows. Those are the things I love the most about this pack so far. So I'd give it a 6. I'm gonna give build and buy mode a 6. I think I gave Create a Sim an 8.5. But this just falls a little short for me because I'm not going to use a lot of this stuff. Like I'm not going to use it unless I'm playing this game pack specifically and doing the whole StrangerVille mystery thing, which I also don't know. Once I figure out the mystery, how replayable is this pack? I don't know. I'm curious to find that out as we explore more through this series. So those are my thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. A lot of you, if you are builders, you might be like so freaking excited about this. I myself am not a builder, and I'm already excited about the doors and the windows. So let me know if you would buy this pack based on like the build and buy mode stuff alone. If you disagree with me, let me know, and we can talk about it in the comments. But yes, so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. And my next video will be actually getting into the gameplay, exploring with Serena, and just hopefully getting more and more into the mystery, and we'll join the military career, which should be interesting. I'm excited for that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.